We are on the road, just left the Nashville KOA.
Yep, Interstate 65 northbound. It was a good time.
It was a very good time.
Oh, what do we got?
We got lunch.
We got Hooters to go.
And our own beer.
She's drinking a beer, I'm drinking water.
Yeah, that's true.
He
hasn't had a sip.
I still have to drive yet today. But we got the solar with the inverter, TV's going, sort of.
It's all pixelated, but we got windows open, vents open. It's actually not too bad in here.
Yeah.
We just took the dogs for a little walk around, let them go to the bathroom,
and running the fans and the TV and everything, and the solar is still keeping the battery at 100%.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with that.
Working out perfect.
And we just kind of parked over here. There's Hooters right there. So we parked over here in this parking lot for a lunch break.
Just taking our time.
Yeah, just taking our time. So we're going downhill right now, and this truck has what they call grade braking. See, my RPMs are almost 4,000 RPMs right now. I'm not even using the brakes, and it's holding us back, pulling this trailer. It doesn't work as good as like a diesel exhaust brake, but it works pretty darn good. Still not using the brake. It downshifts and it locks the converter, and it just uses back pressure to slow you down or keep you from picking up speed.
Right. It's been working out really well. I mean,
it is way beyond my expectations for great braking.
I know it's hard to tell, but we are definitely going downhill. So
yeah, and I'm still not using the brakes.
Nope. No foot on the brake. We are pulling up to our campground for the night.
Yeah, free camping. We figured we've gone far enough today, so.
And I really, really did not want to go home yet. And I had to tell Mike that specifically probably 10 times just to make sure that he wouldn't just drive home, because he gets in that trucker mode. He just wants to be there.
She was very adamant about it.
So we did call ahead and we got permission to stay here.
Yeah, they just said
the Wapakoneta, not the KOA.
Yeah, they told us on the phone to park by the gas station, which we are. It's right here. But then they said, make sure you park in the parking spaces. Do not park in the aisleway, which tells us people have done that.
But we believe that because we see people do that all the time in Port Clinton, all the time, with their boats and trailers just driving right across and parking across the aisleways. Don't do that, people, please.
Yeah, so overall it was a really good day.
Yeah, we made some good miles.
Yeah, we covered a lot of ground. I didn't want to go north, but here we are.
Yeah, so we're just gonna enjoy our one last stay together.
Yeah, we're gonna get the generator out, get it fired up. It's 90 degrees right now.
The sun did peek back out, so we're going to enjoy our little bit last day of hours of vacation before reality strikes.
Yeah. So you're walking the dogs, what'd you find?
A mulberry tree.
Yeah.
I've been eating them.
Free camping, free food.
Yeah, free food. Tastes like my childhood. I love mulberries.
Well, we got generator set for round 2. So hopefully it holds out this time. Nah. We're sad. We made it back.
We did.
And we don't like it.
No. The dogs don't mind it. They're all excited for now.
Yeah, running around like crazy.
Until they realize that we're going to be left alone while we go to work again.
But the generator did good.
It did.
We ran the Predator. It ran for 9.5 hours on 1 tank of fuel.
Yep, and it was running our air conditioning all last night.
Yeah, and we got up this morning, watched some TV, we're making coffee, using the microwave.
Yep, used the microwave.
And just as we were thinking, okay, it's time to get out of this Walmart, ugh, it ran out of fuel.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
We were trying to run it out of fuel. We didn't want it to, you know, come back and sit with fuel in it.
Yeah. So we made the rest of the trip home just fine, no issues. The trailer needs a bath.
It looks pretty good for the miles that we put on it.
But yeah, 3,000 miles. I mean, we washed the trailer and the truck before we left.
Yep.
And it's filthy now.
Yeah.
It's filthy. But those rainstorms we went through helped immensely.
They did. They really wiped out a lot of the bugs and dirt and grime and salt.
Yeah, all the salt from Galveston. But here, let's take a look. You probably can't really tell, but the truck is dirty. It's, I think the truck actually did really well for how clean it still is.
Yeah.
But the trailer, I mean, look at this.
Yeah, these front plates are probably the worst. And the top nose above.
Yeah, it just got filthy. And then, you know, we were going down the road and something got kicked up and, you know, put this mark here. That's grease, so I don't want to touch it. I don't know how it ended up behind the tongue jack, but you can see there's grease all over. So things were getting kicked up. I need to get rock tamers pretty bad. That'd probably be my next investment. And then the nose up here, you might be able to see all the bugs that collected there.
Yep.
These rock guards for the windows are all filthy.
We just want to point out that there are no dents in our Airstream.
Right, we keep
These
getting
are rivets.
We keep getting messages all the time. There's little dimples everywhere there's a rivet, and people keep asking us if we got dents. You know, down the side, this is just filthy, filthy.
But it hides it fairly well.
Oh yeah, it does a really good job of hiding it. And the Endurance tires, awesome.
They did amazing. No issues. Love them.
And then back here, you might be able to see this. All this here.
Back window, you can tell, is dusty and dirty.
Yeah, all along the bumper. And the back end is the worst, probably. But overall, we didn't have any issues getting into any campsites.
No, we didn't.
Well, Nashville the first time around.
Right, but that, like we said, if we can't get in, it's still not a big deal. We just kind of went on our way.
And that was, you know, like a special event weekend thing going on there.
Right, and we did end up having to stay closer because Mike didn't feel well from whatever.
Yeah.
So it ended up working out okay.
Yeah, it all worked out. We couldn't get in, we changed our plans, and then coming back around, we got in and it was great. And
Yeah.
we got one of their deluxe sites.
Right, which we didn't think we were going to be able to get. And we did, and it was a beautiful site. We had a great time, so
it all worked out.
It all worked out.
It always works out. Just
Yeah.
because you don't, you know, just because your plans don't go the way you want them to, it ends up working out anyway.
Right, and so take that as like part of the adventure. You
Yes.
don't have to have it so planned out T by T, you know.
Yeah, just roll with it.
Just roll with it. It's still just as fun and probably even way more fun because then you're just like, what can happen next?
Right. All right, see you guys next time. We're just gonna wrap it up and get this thing unpacked.
See ya.
All right, so we just completed a 3,000 mile trip, towing with our 2008